Hey, I'm Aidan Booth, founder of eFormula. Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably trying to make a decision about whether or not eFormula is right for you. So what I'm going to do here is give you a full recap. I'm going to show you how it all works. I'm going to show you what I think makes this truly special, one of a kind, unlike anything we've seen before. And then hopefully by the end of the video, you'll be able to make an informed decision about whether or not this is right for you. Now, just straight from the outset here, I want you to know that time is of the essence because we are closing down. And depending on when you're watching this, there may only be a few hours left. And when I say closing down, I mean the doors close and no one else is able to come in. And this is what we have traditionally done, and we don't have any plans to reopen. We spend the rest of the year working through making sure our students can build successful businesses. Okay, so what is eFormula? eFormula is a done-for-you sales machine, essentially, where in as little as 60 seconds you can have a product chosen and be on your way to getting that product on a marketplace where it could make sales day after day after day. And you could be up and running and making sales once you've laid the foundation in as little as 5 to 10 days and with 60 seconds of work. And I'll explain how this is all possible as we go through here. So what is it at the core? Now, traditionally, the way that this business model has worked is that you identify and purchase inventory, could be small amounts of inventory, and then you sell that inventory at a higher price than what you bought it for. You make profit, you rinse and repeat, and you go around again. And we first taught this model to the public back in 2017, and it was our most successful program that we've had in terms of student success stories. The ratio of success stories that we had to students that came in, it was mind-blowing. However, since then we haven't reopened the doors, we haven't done it again, and even though we've had a lot of people asking for it, and the reason is because we've always had in our mind this nagging feeling that we could streamline it more for people, because with the way that we did it back in 2017, there were a few challenges that people had to overcome. They weren't things that were complex, but it was quite a lot of real work and heavy lifting. Like, for example, people would hit a roadblock of finding one of these winning products that we refer to as a super product. People would have to pick up the phone and call suppliers. They would have to deal with getting reseller certificates. Typically they'd have to put up more capital for inventory and make larger inventory orders, so there was a capital money sort of constraint there, and then deal with shipping. So ship products to their house, open the boxes, pack them up, send them back on, and so on and so forth. And all of this made it feel like it wasn't really a lifestyle business. So we haven't done it, we haven't come back to it since 2017. However, in 2003, we made a massive breakthrough. We did something that that no one had ever done before, and we didn't actually think that it was going to be possible to do it, but we pulled it off, and we finally managed to put that missing piece of the puzzle in place. And what we've done is we have developed a system whereby we have been able to go out there and identify and find what we call super products. These are the products that can make money day after day after day after day when you're selling them. And not only that, set up and get to the point where it's essentially like a vending machine, where you can come into the special software that we've developed. You can pick at the click of a mouse a product that you want to sell without dealing with any of the supplies, without dealing with any of the shipping, without dealing with any of the inventory. You simply fund the small amount of inventory that you want to get started with. You press a button and you are done. We will then get that product into your Amazon account, and Amazon is what we use as the launch pad here. It's the first stepping stone, if you like, in the system, and then you could potentially be making sales with that product day after day after day. Now, traditionally, how we have done this is we have gone out there to suppliers. We've got massive lists of products from suppliers in the tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands, and then we have to go through a painstaking process to identify which are the winning products. And this is the same thing that students have had to do. Now, over the past year, we've developed systems, we've put infrastructure in place, we've put a team in place, developed new technology as well, that has ultimately allowed us to get to the point where we've got thousands of these winning products already at our disposal, and where someone like you could come along and tap right into that and bypass all of the headaches that have traditionally plagued this type of business. So how it works now is that you can simply place an order at the push of a button, and then sit back and relax. And in 5 to 10 business days, that product will be in your Amazon account selling, and you can make money from that product when it starts selling day after day after day. So just to reiterate, all you would do is log into the special software that we've developed, choose a product that you want. It's very much like a vending machine. You choose one that you want, you fund it, and it could be a teeny tiny inventory order to begin with if you wanted. I mean, we've got products in there with a minimum order quantity of just a couple of units. So when I'm saying small amount of inventory, it could be like 20 bucks, to give you an example of the low end there. You fund it, don't do anything else, then you just wait, and that's when all of our systems, our tools, our technology, our teams, our infrastructure start grinding the gears behind the scenes and do everything for you up until the point where that product lands in your Amazon account, which is the first step of the system, at which point you can start cashing in. And it is amazing. It is a truly magical thing being able to do this, streamline it, and deliver it to people. And it is absolutely comprehensive. Now, there are 11 main differentiators, 11 things that I absolutely love about the eFormula model that really get rid of a lot of the headaches that we've had in the past, or that you may experience with other business models. So for starters, there are absolutely no paid ads. We are dealing with 100% free and laser targeted traffic that already exists. And what this means is that when you get your product ready to go, it is instantly going to be tapping into this free source of laser targeted traffic. Okay, that's the first thing. You don't need a website, so you don't have to do any website building. There's no copywriting, there's no product of your own. So in the past, you'd have to go out and create your own product, put your own branding on it. We don't have to do any of that. We can tap into products that already exist, and that massively streamlines things as well. There's no admin. You don't have to have a United States company or a United States bank account. You don't have to be in the United States either, by the way. I'm not in the United States and I can run this business. You don't even need a reseller certificate either, because we've taken care of all of that for you. You don't need to do any marketing. There's no copywriting. There's no major capital requirements. Remember, I mentioned that if you want to get started, you could get started with a very small inventory order of as little as 20 bucks, to give you an example. And if you want to go all in, then you could put more in, but that's up to you, and you can decide on what you want to do when you're looking at products inside this vending machine that I've been talking about. There's no competition issues either. Now, each and every one of these super products, and again, a super product is one of these winning products that we have identified, hand-picked, manually vetted to make sure that it's a moneymaker day in and day out on Amazon. Each of these products has been handpicked with a certain criteria, special criteria, and one of the things that we look for is the level of competition. So there's no competition issues on Amazon that people have experienced in the past, and there's also no competition issues when actually using that vending machine, which is the Buyers Club, and I'll talk about this and why this is a little bit later. There's no team needed, because this whole middle section of where all the operations happening, the dealing with suppliers, the ordering of products, the shipping of products, that's all been streamlined and taken care of for you by the systems and technology that we've built behind the scenes. There are no inventory issues either. It's all completely streamlined. There's no delays, there's no competition, and all of this comes all of this gets to the point where it is very, very low risk. The complications have been completely removed. The complications that we have traditionally seen have been obliterated. So this is what makes this so different. Now, the way that we can help you do this, and the way that we can help you get going with this, is what we cover inside of eFormula, which is built around a core of 8 different components. So I'm going to go through each one of these components right now. Okay, so we start with the blueprints, and the blueprints give you more background information about how the business model works. So even though we're doing a huge amount of the heavy lifting, in fact basically done for you pretty much everything in terms of operations, you still need to know how to sanity check that you're making the right decision, and how to scale the business as well. So we've got a lot of different types of training in here, and it's just designed to sort of guide you along week by week, and we'd rather over deliver on the training than not give you enough. And so in the members area, you're going to have access to PDFs, mind maps, over 100 different videos that are broken up module by module by module. So very easy to consume. And again, you'll have lifetime access to that. So that's the first component that we've got inside of eFormula. Now, in addition to that, we've got coaching every single week. And you might be wondering, like, why do you need training and why do you need coaching if this is such a push button opportunity? And there is some truth to that, but it's still good to be able to understand the core of how this works, okay? So we want to be able to, give you a fish, but also teach you how to fish as well, and make sure that you understand how all of this works. So the way that live coaching works is that there are live training workshops each week. There are Q&A sessions each week. There are office hours sessions each week, and we have accountability sessions as well. And all of these are recorded, packaged up, and put in the members area. So you're going to have multiple opportunities every single week to be able to get on live workshops with me and with my team of coaches and get your questions answered, and just watch us as we are running the business on a day-to-day basis. And this really is a lifestyle business where you can get to the point where you're running the whole thing on a smartphone if you want to. So we're going to be showing you that on a week-by-week basis with the coaching. Point number 3, and this is where it gets really exciting, and this is where nothing like this has ever been done before, and that is what we call the Buyers Club. And this is this incredible vault of these super products, these products that have been selected, painstakingly selected over a period of about 12 months by a team who have been going through analyzing millions, literally millions of products from different suppliers that we've built up relationships with. And we've been putting these winning products inside this Buyers Club, and there are thousands of them in there. Now, there are not tens of thousands, okay, but there are thousands of them in there, and there are going to be plenty to cater to the members of eFormula. And you might be thinking, well, if these products are so good, why don't I use them all myself? There are far more than I could ever possibly act on. There are thousands of winning products in this ever-growing and ever-updating Buyers Club database. It is an absolute game changer, because this is the push button system, like the vending machine, that allows you to fund an order. So you choose a product from the incredible catalog there, you fund it, you press the place order button, and then you don't do anything else, and that product will land in your Amazon account. And because you know that there's demand for it, because you know that it's already selling, because you know that it's a product that gives you profit, because we've done all of this analysis for you, and we're going to be able to show you how you can sanity check this as well. Once that lands, it gets free targeted traffic that wants to buy that product, and that is how you can make profit using this system. So the done for you products, the Buyers Club, part number 3 there, this is something that is an absolute breakthrough of incredible magnitude right here, beyond anything that we thought was possible, and certainly beyond anything that we've seen anyone else do before. Now, in addition to the done for you products, you've also got done for you warehousing. And what we've done here is I've now built, own and operate a 40,000 square foot warehouse in Texas, and it's within 2 hours of 12 different Amazon fulfillment centers. And this is really good news, because it means that everything is more streamlined. But I won't get into the weeds of exactly how that works and why it's positioned where it is. What I do want you to know, though, is that that warehouse means that you never have to touch your products. You don't have to see them, you don't have to touch them, you don't have to open them up, you don't have to put labels on them. It's all completely done for you. So the warehouse will handle your ordering for you, it will handle the preparation of your products for you, it will handle the storage and logistics for you, making it 100% hands off. And these two things, the done for you products that we've got in the Buyers Club and the done for you warehousing solution as well, they really work hand in hand with an incredible team behind the scenes that are making sure all of this is streamlined, so that, again, you get to the point where all you need to do is choose from the vending machine which product you want, press the place order button to fund it, do nothing until that product gets into your Amazon account, and you can start making money. And you can rinse and repeat this process. You can do it with as many products as you want to. So if you're someone who wants to scale the business, then imagine having multiple products up and running, and each one of these products could be making you, who knows how much money each day. It could be making you $100 a day, it could be making you $50 a day, $20 a day, $1,000 a day. Every product is different, and we're going to show you how you can gauge that. But every single product that we've got in our Buyers Club has been vetted to make sure that it meets the criteria of being a product that can make you money. So this is These are the needles in the haystack. These are the golden nuggets that have traditionally been very, very hard to find, and you've got them on demand. So that's how number 3 and number 4 over there work for you. And then we've got support every step of the way. This is a 24/7 support system with multiple layers of support. There's a community in there. We've got email support. You're able to get in touch with the people that handle the products and all that. Not that you have to do anything. And by the way, inside the software where you've got this vending machine that I've been talking about, this buyers club, you can see the status of how things are moving through the system. And like we say, it takes in the vicinity of 5 to 10 days from the moment you press that place order button to the moment that it lands in your account, that Amazon account, which is the stepping stone to be able to actually make money. So they're the first 5 components. Now, components 6, 7, and 8 are all designed to help you do one thing, and that is to scale. Now, you don't even have to use components 6, 7, and 8 if you don't want to, because quite honestly, there's plenty for you to do with components 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to be able to build a very successful business. However, we know that there are some people that want to shoot for the moon, and if you want to do that, then you're going to find Product Spy, the expansion engine, and the message machine invaluable. Now, Product Spy is an absolute treasure trove of products as well. Now, the difference between the Product Spy and, for example, the Buyers Club and the Done For You products is that in Product Spy, you are identifying these needles in a haystack. You're finding these golden nugget products yourself. And what we do there is we suck in products from more distributors, other catalogs. For example, eBay is a real treasure trove for those. We give you filters, we give you connections to be able to uncover more of these products that could potentially make you money. So you can identify more products to scale your revenue there. And then in the expansion engine, what we're doing, if you want to do this, you don't need to do it, but if you want to do it, we're giving you the ability to build out a storefront at the push of a button. So what you're doing here, if you want to, is you can get more exposure through selling through your own store, through selling through the likes of Walmart, Facebook Marketplace, Google Shopping, and many other different places online. So this is another way that you can syndicate your efforts to get more results. And then the message machine, this is another combination of technology with infrastructure where you can boost lifetime value of customers. Now, again, I'm not going to get into how all of this works, but there are a lot of automations in the background there that allow you to gather and capture the information of the people that are buying the physical products. And once you've got that, you can leverage that through email marketing and a number of different outreach strategies to boost the lifetime value. So all of this combines to make eFormula incredibly comprehensive and unlike anything that's come before. And there are other things that I haven't even mentioned here. For example, we've got a 30-day challenge, and the goal of that 30-day challenge is to let you get your hands on the incredible software, which you're going to do right from the outset, use it, get your first product online with the aim of getting to $50 per day from just one product that you get up, and then rinse and repeat that all within 30 days. So that's a 30-day challenge. We've also got other bits and pieces as well. For example, we've got performance awards where when you hit certain levels of sales, you win things like cash, like Apple products, and much, much more. And we've also got a live event, which is a 2-day virtual live event that you're going to be able to enjoy from the comfort of your own home, and many other different bits and pieces that I'm not going to get into detail about on this video. So the thing that really makes this different is that it is incredibly streamlined. It is very predictable, and we've managed to make everything flow in a way whereby all of the headaches that have existed before have been eliminated. So the magic happens behind the scenes. You've got access to an incredible buyers club of products and the ability to press a button and get those products online to a place where they can be making you money. And not can be making you money, but should be making you money, because the traffic is already there, the traffic is existing, the product is already selling well on that marketplace, Amazon for example, as an initial stepping stone, and you can hit the ground running. And this is the simplest way that I have ever seen in being able to build an online business. Now, I got started with my online business back in 2005. I've done everything under the sun. I've built an incredibly successful e-commerce business. So I've got physical products that use this marketplace. I've got physical products that are sold offline in over 20,000 different stores around the United States. We sell products online. We've used all the different marketplaces, and over the past 18 years, I've built up 6 different multi-million dollar businesses and different business models. And what I'm talking about here is without doubt the most simple, streamlined and effective way for someone to get up and running and get going. We've invested over $500,000 in getting this to where it is today. We've built a team, we've built real infrastructure, and all of that is so that you can hit the ground running with this and get results regardless of any of the challenges that you may have had in the past. It is ultra comprehensive. You're getting training, you're getting coaching, you're getting these incredible super products to the point where all of the research and vetting has been done for you, and you can just choose one, order it, and like magic, it's going to appear in your account. You're getting the done for you warehousing, you're getting support every step of the way, and scaling tools as well. Now, this is something that is low risk, okay? And it's low risk for a number of reasons. Firstly, you don't have to put an enormous amount of inventory capital up. So I've mentioned how you could get started by ordering just a couple of units of inventory, and that's something that you haven't been able to do in the past, because most suppliers would laugh in your face if you said, oh, I just want to buy 2 of these drink bottles, for example. But as you're going to see in this vending machine that is the Buyers Club, that is exactly what you can do for some products. So we've got this to a place now where you can get up and running incredibly quickly. You can identify a winning product literally in under 60 seconds and could have it ordered in under 60 seconds, and then in 5 to 10 business days that will be online and ready to sell. Okay, now the cost to get into eFormula is one payment of $3,497 or 4 payments of $997. And you know, this was not something that we decided on from the outset. What we set about doing when we started planning this and building towards it over 12 months ago was we wanted to put together the most comprehensive program that we could and provide people like you with the most streamlined, reliable and predictable way of building an online business. So we did all of that. We invested a fortune into putting together the infrastructure, into identifying these thousands of super products. And only once we had done all of that did we sit down and say, okay, we've done all of this. How would we charge for this? And initially we were going to charge $12,000 for it, because that's the price of our annual mastermind, and we were going to wrap this up and make it part of it. But what we discovered was that we were able to unlock so many more of these super products than we had initially imagined, and we almost felt obliged to make it available to a wider audience. So at that point, we eventually got to the point where we said, you know, we're going to offer this to the public for $4,997, and then we brought it back down even more to the absolute lowest, where you know you can get in for $3,497 or 4 payments of $997. But by approaching this and thinking about it from a perspective of what would this need to include, what would this need to look like to make it the very best product that has ever existed for getting started with e-commerce, it enabled us to really engineer a lot of these things in and make a one-of-a-kind product that simply can't be compared to anything that's come before. And what you're getting here is the recipe on how to do it. You're getting the tools, you're getting the ingredients, and you're getting the support every step of the way. And we've made it incredibly streamlined so that you can hit the ground running. Now, as I mentioned at the very beginning, we are at the point now where we're closing down, and depending on when you're watching the video, there may only be a few hours left. So if you want to do this, you need to get in right now while you still can. We don't have any plans at all to reopen. Once we shut down, we start the curriculum, we start working through with the students, and we're dedicated to working with our students for the entirety of 2024 to make sure that everyone has everything they need to be able to build a successful business from this. And the reality is that some people are going to miss out on this. Some people are not going to move fast enough. Some people are not going to make their decision, and they will miss out, and they'll be on the outside, while the people who do get in are going to be in a position where they could potentially go ahead and leverage all of this to build an incredible business. Now, another reason you've got very low risk is because you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, and this is something that we stand by, and we want to give you complete peace of mind so that you can come in and test drive this for a full 30 days. And if you change your mind, 29 minutes from now or 29 days from now, it doesn't matter. We will happily give you your money back. We're not going to say, hey, you need to jump through hoops, show me that you've done some work. No, none of that stuff. You can just say, look, I changed my mind. I decided I don't want to do it. that's fine. We will give you your money back. You've got 30 days to take it for a test drive, and you are going to be able to get your hands on this incredible Buyers Club in the first module and hit the ground running. So you are going to know well within 30 days if this is working for you. You're actually going to be able to implement, and you're going to be able to see your results firsthand. Okay, so what have you got to lose? I mean, you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee. You've seen that you've got no financial risk. You'll have to put a little bit of time in, just like anything, a couple of hours per week. But this is something that is designed to be a lifestyle business. And if you think about the time component, all you're doing is placing an order. You're placing an order, you're funding an order, which can be very small to begin with if you want to, and then we do the rest. Pops up in your Amazon account. When it's in your Amazon account, you don't have to do any selling, no marketing, no paid ads, none of that stuff, because you are selling a product that already has huge demand. So this is something which I think is an absolute no-brainer, and I know that there are some people that are watching this video right now who are going to get in and are going to look back at this moment and remember when they jumped into eFormula and how it changed their life. But you're only going to be able to know that if you get on the inside, and being on the inside is really where you can make a fully informed decision about this, because time is of the essence now. We are closing. If you wait much longer, you will miss out. That's a reality. That's the fact. But you can sort of delay your decision by getting in right now, knowing that you've got that 30-day opportunity to test it all out, to take it for a test drive. And if you change your mind, then that's absolutely fine. So we've tried to put you in a position where you've got complete, absolute peace of mind, where you've got only upside, everything to gain and nothing to lose. And I think for the right person, this is going to be an absolute dream come true. It's going to be a no-brainer. We're looking to work with people who are serious about this, not hobbyists who are going to get in and just do nothing. But if you want to make a serious change in 2024, then this, in my opinion, is the absolute best way for you to do it. But you need to take the leap of faith right now. You've got everything to lose, everything to gain, I should say. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose, but you do need to get in right now or you will miss out. I would love to be able to work with you. So if you want to do that, use the information that you can see around this page, secure your spot, and I'll see you on the inside.